And we should. Are we live? I think so. And we should. Yes, yes. We should officially be officially live for all of you watching. Ladies and gentlemen, is it time? Is it time? I think so. I think so. I think it's time for all of you watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Yes, yes, to the main stream today on this stream. Yes, yes. You already know what time it is. If you don't know what time it is, recruit, you know what time it is. We're number one. We're the number one cooking channel on YouTube. We are also the number one trending, number one daily streaming whiskey channel, literally on YouTube in America. Yes, yes. And also for all of you, I give you the real good streams. Yes, yes. For each and every one of you that are here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, yes. We have to do this, and we have to do this perfectly. And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, today I will be doing the best food cooking barbecue chicken you'll ever have in your life. Also, yes, 10 out of 10 whiskey ratings are going to be here. I'm going to show you, but we also have something special, yes? Birthday. We have a birthday girl in the chat room today. One of our moderators, yes, she might show up, she might not. For all of you watching, you will see, but you have to tune in to the chat room. In the chat room today, the first one in the chat room was Chevy. We got a super chat from. Yes, super chat. I'll be talking about the super chat now. Big super chat right now, currently coming through. But for all of you watching, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know how to cook, I will show you how to cook. And strictly for some of you, look at this beautiful thing. Look at this beautiful thing. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Very beautiful. Do me a favor if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. Make sure to subscribe. These are interactive streams. You could be in the chat room. You could enjoy the chat room. And one thing is certain, that for all of you watching, these are real streams. These are real people. And at the end of the day, you get to enjoy your chat room, enjoy your Sunday, or whatever day you're rewatching this one in the chat room. You can always do that. First super chat, Jose. Yes, Jose. Jose, one of our great, recently good ranch, yes. He says, happy Sunday, fun day, Reaper Crew. He also said, Reaper Crew, you know what time it is? Just like we always say, we're number one. He also says, happy birthday, April. He also says, happy birthday, April. Yes, it is one of our ranch's birthdays today. You could wish her a birthday if you see her. He also says, May you have the best great one. He also says, wishing many more to many to come. Jose, thank you so much. Jose. I got to keep on saying that. Imagine saying that all the time. Jose. Somebody in the shower. Jose. Somebody robs your horse. Jose. That's a good name. Cosmic Kitty, member Cosmic Kitty. Thank you so much for being here, Chevy, and some of you out here from Tennessee. Okay, so for all of you, if you don't know already, there you go. Birthday girl is in the chat room. There we go. Happy birthday, birthday girl. And for the birthday girl, this is a whiskey that reminds me of her. There's a couple of things that remind me of her. We're going to be putting many things that remind us of, yes, of April Neal. Yes, her birthday's today. I'm going to say this for a lot of you. Many of you don't know about this, but this is the whiskey we're doing today. It's expensive. Yes, yes. We also have somebody throwing a little bit of beautiful sauce in the chat room. Max, thank you so much. We're going to be doing Garrison Brothers Purple Top in honor of the ladies. It's called Lady Bird. Lady Bird. Maybe I should start off with this one. Just to crank up a little bit of that Sunday afternoon amazing stream on the whiskeys today. Before I even show you anything about this chicken. Yes, first super chat. Thank you so much for the first super chatter. And also, I'm going to get a little bit fancy today. I know many of you don't know, but today I'm going to get a little bit fancy. I took out my leather thong. So I'm like Derek Jeter today. I'm going to be hitting home runs with that leather thong. But before I say anything, I'll be getting a little bit fancy. I'll be using this. For all of you watching, I need to make sure that you understand. To help out with this community that I have built, my recommendation for all of you, do me a favor, tap the screen a couple times, hit that like button. If you're new here, you want to learn how to cook, I'm going to show you how to cook. I'm going to show you. Don't say that I'm cooking pelican. Ain't no pelican out here. I ain't cooking no pelican. This is straight up wild chicken, all right? Why is it wild chicken? The black chickens run real hard. They run real hard. The brown chickens, they jump. The white chickens, they don't do nothing. And this is a white chicken. So for any of you wondering, white chicken. Shout out to Chick-fil-A. They do have good chicken over there. What's better, Popeyes or Chick-fil-A? Look, I got what is it called? ADD. I got ADD. So I'm going off track. Point of matter is, another super chat, $20 super chat. I got a $20 super chat for all of you that do not know. You're new here. Maybe this is your first rodeo for some of you being here in this channel. This is the best channel for a reason. It's because of me. And you get to see my personality in the chat room. And sometimes I talk about crazy stuff. That's why people like it. Recently, I threw a chair to the boxes in the back. Thank God they're still alive. $20 super chat. You see, I have ADHD right now. Something wrong with me. Over here, Farm Kitty. Thank you so much. It says, in the chat room, she says, let me read it one time for some of you that can't see. Let's read it one time. He says, $20 super chat. Yes. Happy birthday to April Neal. Yes, yes. I hope you like the thumbnail, April Neal. Also says, Farm Kitty says, Wifey is in the chat room. April Neal, is she? I think so. I think also, with the $20 super chat for Farm Kitty, says, show her some love for her birthday. Yes, yes, show her some love for her birthday. Also, yes, Farm Kitty also says, with the $20 super chat, Wifey, you are my other half. I love you. And I hope you've had the best day of your life on your birthday. And take a shot from me. That's what she said. I did sound like I'm talking to somebody in the chat room that's my wife. For all of you that want to know, I don't have a wife. Okay, please understand that. Don't have a wife. So for some of you, there's two ladies in the chat room. They call themselves wifeys because they turn into best friends. You could be a best friend of somebody in the chat room. You never know who you can meet in the chat room. You might meet somebody that plays Legos with you. Maybe you might meet somebody that does Connect 4 with you. Maybe you might meet somebody in the chat room that plays that chess. Okay, if you play spades, I'm gonna say any of you that plays spades in the chat room, let me say right now, you suck at chess. That's what it is. If you play Candyland, I'm just gonna say, you don't. I just don't even want to say. I just don't even want to say. If you play Candyland, what are we talking out here? This is a cooking channel. What am I talking about? This is a whiskey channel. What am I talking about? Why am I talking about this? I'm going off the rip. I'm going off the rip, man. Anyways, thank you so much for the super chats. And currently, for some of you, I do know that many of you, super chats are key. I need to focus on this. If I don't focus on my damn chicken, it's going to run away. For the whiskeys today that we're going to be doing in the seasoning, you see the season. We're doing that Dirty Bird. You're going to see the Dirty Bird. Well, I'll do the Dirty Bird again. We're going to have a drink, too. In honor of April Neal, her birthday, in honor of her, we're going to take, this reminds me of her. Blanton's, yes, Blanton's. I like to put the K where the K is not supposed to be in the Blanton's. Blanton's sounds better. Blanton's doesn't sound right. Blankton sounds good. So we're going to be putting this in honor of her. And we're also going to be putting the other one that reminds me of her. And just want to let you guys know how cool this looks. If you put them together like this, it makes one whiskey. Yes, yes. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? And not only does it make one whiskey, it completes a horse. Yeah. For some of you that do not know, yes, yes. Women are beautiful, and here in South Florida, they call them horses. If they're big and beautiful, they call them horses. In Spanish, though, I don't know how to say it in Spanish. Can somebody tell me? Anyways, look, I'm going too hard. Okay, anyway, so we're gonna be doing that. Don't forget to hit that like button. Probably doing that, and I didn't want to put a purple tip out here. Purple tip out here. Okay, let's start seasoning. Let me show you how to season this son of a gun. Let me show you how to season this son of a gun. Before anything, we're going to start off with the first drink of the day and give a little cheers to one of our moderators. All right, so before we do that, you already know what time it is. We're going to put some olive oil. All right, shout out to all of you. So the olive oil I'm using, here's the olive oil I'm using today. This olive oil is strictly from Spain. So for some of you, yes, this olive oil I'm using today, this one is strictly from Spain. Lucio. That sounds like Italian, but it's not. It's from product of Spain. All right, now, am I going to be pouring this in here? I don't know. Yesterday was a great stream. If you didn't watch that stream yesterday, it was wild. Yesterday's stream was wild. Let's start pouring this over here in honor of April Neal. Let's start pouring a little bit of this right here in our glass. I'm just joking. Let's put it over here. Boom, boom, boom. Oof. Yes, yes. Let's put it one time in there. Looks good. Yes, yes. Okay, a little bit of olive oil. I just gotta say one time. His chicken's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking good. Looking prosperous. White chicken. Never run for a black chicken, all right? Always run for the white chicken. They're going to give up. The black chickens don't give up. The brown chickens, they jump around. And the gold chickens, you know the gold chickens, right? The chickens that are like this color. Those things are crazy. So watch out with them. Always run for the white chicken. Anyways, we're going to pour our first drink. Let's do this. Shout out to PETA. Shout out to all the vegans out there. Yes. And huge shout out to all our millennials. Shout out how many millennials we got there. You already know. We wear on a Sunday. You already know. We wear words on a Sunday. How many millennials we got out here? We got no Gen Zs in the chat room. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. If you're a Gen Z, tell me you're a Gen Z in the chat room. One of my moderators will time you out one time. But most of our millennials, shout out to all the millennials, we wear shirts on Sundays that say something. What does this one say? Consistency. Do you know how to spell that? Well, if you don't know how to spell it, there you go. And it's backwards. This whole stream is backwards. Matter of fact, it's so backwards. You know what? I need to stop it. Let's take the first drink. Farm Kitty, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. And let's officially have our first pour. Boom, boom. How much does this cost? It's expensive. But I only show you the best. This you want to kind of have either on the rocks or you want to have it by itself. I have a brand new one inside. I think I have one more left. Let's spell this up. That one hit my aurifla. You know what the aurifla is? How many of you know what the aurifla is? That one hit my aurifla. Woo! That one hit my aurifla real hard. Holy Lord. Real deep. Don't want to put your nose too deep. But in honor of April, here's the first drink we're going to have for April. Adventures. Good to see you, Adventures. It's good to see all of you. You don't know what the aurifla is? Oh! You don't know what the aurifla is? Okay, let me take a sip. It's going to be the first sip of today. I haven't drank any whiskey. You already know I only drink whiskey on the streams. For all of you watching, do me a favor, hit that like button. So one thing you want to do is you mix it around. This is Texas whiskey, Purple Top Texas whiskey. This is officially the first whiskey we're having for April Neal. Happy birthday, April Neal. Let's do it one time. That's filthy good. That's goddamn good. If you like cognac, you're really going to like this. If you like cognac, you're really going to like this. If you like honey, you're really going to like this. If you like Texas whiskey in general, you're really going to like this. If you like expensive stuff, you're really going to like this. This doesn't have a complexity of insane notes that you might find in Kentucky whiskey. You might not find the softness on this like Tennessee whiskey that's soft and sweet. This is definitely not a Scotch whiskey. This is everything American. And in honor of April Niels, and she's from Texas, Texas, we're doing this. And for some of you, there you go, there's the Texas logo in the bottom. Shout out to Texas. You know what they say? Everything in Texas, everything's big. Big booty girls in Texas. Yes, yes. I heard don't leave, okay? I'm about to say something. I'm about to say something. Please don't leave. Don't leave what I'm about to say. It's very important. Anyways, before I say it's very important, I'm going to tell you it's very important. I just remembered. I woke up today, man. Oof. Well, I woke up. Everybody wakes up, but I woke up today, and man, the first thing I did was I opened my phone. When I open my phone on Instagram, my algorithm is a little bit messed up on the algorithm. Yeah, so we're talking about it while I'm seasoning this. And when I opened my phone, the first thing I saw was a podcast. I didn't even know what podcast I was following or why am I watching this. But I'm going to say for all of you, this is going to hurt your ears. So for any of you that are around kids, if you're around your girlfriend, your wife, please walk away. If you have a wife, please walk out of the house. Right now, I'm about to say something very April Neal. I'm going to say this. For some of you that want to know about April Neal, she wasn't in the podcast, but there was a girl that looked like her. And in the podcast, maybe the girl didn't look like her. Whatever. Anyways, in the podcast, when I first woke up, opened up my eyes like a brand new baby, I clicked on the dang podcast. And when I did that, I ended up hearing what the lady was saying. And the first thing the guy asked her on the podcast this morning when I opened up my phone on Instagram, shout out to Instagram. If you do follow us on Instagram, don't forget to follow on Instagram. I post stories every day. Sometimes I can make you laugh. Sometimes I can make you say, wow. Sometimes I can make you do really a lot of things. Inspire you, yes. Inspiration's key. But the first thing I saw was her saying, what were you going to ask? And then the guy goes, oh, what was the craziest thing that you've experienced recently? That's what he asked her. And on the podcast, she goes, okay, you want to hear it? And then he goes, yeah, tell everybody. We all want to know what's the craziest thing you ever experienced this year. Mind you, we're only how many months in? We're only a couple months into the year of 2026. And she ended up telling the guy, this was a great story. I thought this story was so good that I had to go take a shower. But it was good. It was a good story regardless. Maybe some of you are not going to like it, but that's okay. That's what I heard and the first thing that I woke up to. And I had to brush my teeth after this. In the podcast, she finally said, by the way, I'm going to start doing this. Shout out to all of you watching. Dirty Bird. We're doing the Dirty Bird. I don't know what podcast it was. I want to respond and tell you guys, don't know what podcast it was. Now, for some of you, probably wondering, is it a blondie? Is it a brunette? It's a blonde. It's a blonde girl. It's a blonde girl. So it has nothing to do with April, but that chicken's looking good. Real nice cock out here. Wait a minute. These aren't the cocks, right? No. These are the female chickens. I wonder why they don't. Oh, I know why. Because the cocks are real hard. They got to get the white chickens. The white female chickens. Anyways, what I was saying was, we're going to flip this 110. So she goes on to tell the story of the best moment of her year. It was actually being sarcastic. It wasn't the best moment of her year. And the first thing she said was, well, I was constipated for about 3 days. That's the first thing out of her mouth and the first thing I heard in the morning while I opened up my damn iPhone. She said, I was constipated for the straight up 3 days. And I knew the story was going to be good. I didn't want to skip it. I didn't want to scroll down. No, I didn't. I said, should I? I paused it for a second. Pause it for just a second. I said, should I keep on listening? I think so. I said, you know what? I'm going to keep on listening. And then she said, not only was I constipated for the last 3 days, but I told my boyfriend. That's what she said, or her husband or something. And then she goes on to say, well, I'm still constipated. That's what she said. When I paused it for a second, I said, man, when was the last time anybody I know ever said they're constipated? I don't even remember the last time I was like, man, we all do straight dookie, man. All right, we all do straight dookie, but to say that on Instagram for the world to hear, that's crazy. And I don't even remember the last time I was. Maybe when I was a kid. I have no idea. Here we go for all of you. Let's put this over here. We're going to do this salt. Look right here. Boom, boom. Just a little bit of salt. One layer of salt. Remember, we're going to be flipping this. You're going to be flipping this. Looking good. And so this is the salt I'm using. Don't forget to hit that like button. If you're new out here, yes. Kosher, kosher, kosher. We're going to put another layer of this. Do you guys want to hear the story, the rest of the story? My bad. I messed up. I completely forgot that I was telling you a story. Let me know if you want to hear the rest of the story. What do you think happened? What do you think she said? What do you think she said? Well, you guys know? Anyways, Dirty Bird. Now, for some of you that do not know, if you think it's not Dirty Bird, it is. Cosmo, the Dirty Bird. Beautiful. Before I tell you the rest, if you guys want to hear the rest, I'll say it. If not, I won't say it, okay? Here we go. Let's start flipping this. Now, for some of you watching, I want to make sure you understand you need to put salt in here. That seasoning doesn't have plentiful salt. You're going to be putting us on the barbecue. You put it on the barbecue and make sure that that barbecue is hot. 350 degrees at least. 350 degrees at least. Chat room, here we go. We're going to flip this. You focus on this real quick. Look at this. Look at this. Boom, look at this. You got to move it around. You got to let it. You see some of these pieces? You see that piece? That piece didn't get that hit. You need to make sure it gets that hit. The piece didn't get a hit. By the way, happy birthday, April Neal. Put it over here. Okay, some of you don't want to hear the story. It's good. It's good. I don't want to say the story. But I thought of it for a second. There's the rest of the story, too. Yes, there's the rest of the story, too. Look at this. Look at this. Man, that looks good. Yeah, that's good. That's good. All of this is good. Look, a little bit of seasoning needed here. Everything's, oh, this one needs a little bit of seasoning there. Saw that? You saw that. You saw that. Look at that. Look at that. It's good, but this one right here, there's a little piece. Oh, this needs a little piece there too. All right, we're not gonna lick any of this. We're gonna put a little bit of seasoning here. Over here, April says story. Let me tell you the rest of the story. So the Bondi, she says she's been constipated for 3 days, and she said, you know how I got like better, and she said, well, I decided to tell. That's what she said, quote unquote. That's what she said. I decided to go eat out somewhere. I think she said Chinese buffet or something. She went to go eat Chinese buffet, and she was still to that point. And she said she let her boyfriend hit it. When she let her boyfriend hit it, it all flowed out right on him. And that's the first thing I heard in the morning when I woke up in my bed. The first thing I heard in the morning while I woke up in bed She let him put it in the wrong hole, and she wasn't constipated anymore. And the funny thing is, I kept on watching, and I kept on watching, and the host goes, "Hey, are you constipated right now?" She goes, "Yes, I am." And he goes, "Well, if you need somebody, I'm here." And I thought I was funny. I was cranking up. I shouldn't have kept on watching that part. But if I didn't watch the rest of the part, I would have seen that how dirty some of the guys are. Some of you guys, man, I'm telling you right now, I don't care how beautiful a woman is. I don't care how beautiful a woman is. Sometimes you have to relax. Don't do it when you want to get to it, okay? You got to relax. Don't do it when you want to go. If you don't know that song, I know what to tell you. That was actually a song. Okay, anyways, this is good. You see this? This is good. Now, how do you know you're good? Never put more salt. Okay? You put enough salt. 2 layers of salt is plentiful. You ruin your whole meal if you put too much salt. If you're watching this is my recommendation, and I'm going to make sure you understand it. If you put too much salt on this, you saw how I put salt? Do not overdo the salt on here. You can ruin it completely. Ruin it completely. Somebody says Zoolander. No, it wasn't Zoolander. It was actually a podcast. By the way, chat room, I'm going to say this. We're having this. I'm probably going to have this currently right now. This is New Riff 8 year. New Riff 8, yes. It says New Riff 8 year. And for all of you watching, I'm going to say for each and every one of you, happy birthday, April Neal. I will be cooking soon. I'm looking forward to cooking soon. And for some of you watching, it's currently 7:39 p.m. here. Yes, 7:39 p.m. here. And for some of you, I don't know if I'm going to drink beer. I should be drinking beer, but I don't know if I will. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. Let's drink this up. Ah, that's intensely good. I have noticed that it's starting to get a little bit stronger than before. I'm starting to notice that. Strong amount of honey. You can taste that cognac finish that this has. And for some of you that do not know, yes, there is much of a finish out here, yes. It's infused with honey and cognac gas. Over here, Farm Kitty, member for 20 months. Thank you so much, Farm Kitty. She says in the chat room, who's down for a birthday shot with April? BBQ number one. I could do a birthday shot too. I could do a birthday shot. Corey in the chat room. He says he's ready. He's ready. He's ready. Corey says he's ready. Jose says he's ready in the chat room. I'm going to say this for all of you. It is Sunday. Be part of the chat room. We have a birthday girl in the chat room. Let us know. Are you ready for a birthday shot? I think this is a shot I'm doing. Here's a shot I'm doing. Over here, William says yes. Corey, thank you so much for the appreciation. He says 100. 100. Thank you so much, Corey. And also for some of you, I'm gonna do the countdown for some of you. Give me a second because I'm honestly, I'm gonna say this. I'm not used to not having beer. Should we have a beer in honor of April Neal? I think we should have a beer. Right? In honor of her, we should have a beer. What the hell beer am I gonna have? I think we should do Corona. Corona Familiar. Corona Familiar. One beer. Say Francie. There we go, Francie. Good to see you. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. I'm going to do a beer, all right? Let's do Corona. In honor of April, Neil, and all of you in the chat room, here we go. I'm going to take a little bit of a swig, all right? For all of you watching, this is Corona Familiar. This is Mexican beer. I'm not Mexican, but I do appreciate the good drinks, and that is a good one. Try to get that one. Never put salt in that one. Here we go. Shot time. You guys ready? Shot time for all of you. I'm going to take a shot of this. So I'm going to give you guys a countdown, all right? All right? I'm going to give you guys a countdown. How many of you want that countdown? Really cool. You know what time it is. All right, let's get the countdown, all right? Starting with, here we go. Here we go. Chanel's all of you. Ready? All right. 4 titties, 3 titties, 2 titties, 1 titty, no titties. Cheers, all of you. Let's take a shot. Here we go. April near. Here we go. Cheers to her. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. That's filthy good. Yes, yes. And here we go. We're going to wash a little bit of that beautiful top. Look, I'm going to say this for any of you out here watching, and you see a man go like that. If you see a man go like that, unfriend him, unsubscribe, tell him, you know what you have to tell him. You have a specialty, and your specialty is, you already know what to say. Never allow a man to go like this in front of you with his beer, and never allow a man to have a banana in front of you. I don't give a damn if you at the gym with somebody. Pelican, fly pelican. Yes, yes. Pelican, fly pelican. Cheers, all of you. Do me a favor, hit that like button. Let's get those likes up. We got to get those likes up to at least 100 today. Cheers, all of you. Let's take a little swig. When I was a kid, I want to let you guys know, when I was a kid, yes, when I was a kid, I used to drink Kool-Aid. The Kool-Aids that I used to have, I would drink it like if I was having beer. You know, as kids, we all thought that beer was cool. You know, so I thought beer was cool when I was growing up as a kid. And I would officially, literally, I'm not even lying to you guys. You guys think I'm joking, but I'm not. I would literally have a Kool-Aid, and I would do the same thing I'm doing. That's good. That's what I would do. You ever done that? How many of you done that as a kid? How many of you done that as a kid? Channel all of you. Okay, we're gonna take another swig out here. Cheers, all of you. And we're gonna start cooking. All right, you're gonna see how this chicken looks. Somebody said recently, who was it? Eugene. Yes, there we go. A YouTuber Eugene. Somebody said recently, Eugene is in the fragrance community, and he recently said, drinking is bad. I think there's a lot of people that have a misconception of drinking. Drinking is good for you if you have it in small portions. Drinking is fine for you if you have it in small portions. As you all see, I'm very sophisticated in my drinking. I only poured a little bit. Yes, this is high proof. But when you're drinking, you want to drink small portions. This is no race. You're not trying to win a battle to drink the whole bottle. And this is why I do recommend some of you, if I show you bottles, buy the bottles that I show you. I only show you the expensive ones so that you don't go crazy and start drinking the whole bottle in one freaking day. Some of these bottles you can drink in one day. You could drink it one day, but this is just not the way to drink. Okay, for some of you, I know that we have a lot of people that recently came to the channel and they've said they're sober for 2 years or something. People like that, you guys are amazing. I appreciate you guys for watching me, because watching me gives you that feeling you're never going to go back. But there's some people that actually do abuse drinking, and they drink like 7 of these. I can't drink 7 of these. Maximum, what is it, 4 or 3? I can't drink 7 of these. I can't drink a whole bottle of whiskey. I mean, I could, but Why would I do that? I just want to make it clear for somebody watching. Enjoy the show, but if you're enjoying the show, it doesn't mean to drink the whole bottle. Okay, enjoy yourself, drinking sporadically, just like I do. And for all of you, it's smoking out here. Shit, you see the smoke, man. You see the smoke. I know you see it. Cheers, all of you. We have a lot of people watching. Good to see all of you on the Sunday. You skip church to be here. If you skip church to be here, guess what? I see you. You're amazing. And guess what? You are one of the guys out there, one of the ladies that you don't use toilet paper, huh? You use bidets. How many of you use bidets? How many vegans we got in the chat room? How many LGBTQ supporters we got in the chat room? How many people out here opened their closet yesterday and found somebody there? What are you doing there, Kevin? What are you doing in the Kevin closet? How many of you officially in your lifetime have caught a friend saying, "Hey man, you want some chicken?" And then you go, "Oh, you about to cook it?" And then next thing you know, he just bang puts it right in the microwave. How many of you have ever had a friend like that? How many of you have ever had a friend that he puts it in the microwave and decides to cook it? He says it's going to be done in 5 minutes. How many of you have ever had a friend that clogged your toilet? How many of you ever had rain falling in back of you, and all of a sudden you just, you know what, you're like, you know what, let me run in the rain. And you decide to run in the rain and you get a fever. How many of you have ever drank a whole bottle of whiskey in one day? How many of you have ever decided to, they say on Google that if you do a handstand, and the fastest way to get drunk or tipsy, the fastest way is you do a handstand and you put this right down your ass. Have you ever done that? Have you ever put a beer right down your ass and trying to drink it through your ass? I don't know you, and I'm never gonna know you, but I do know in Jackass. If you don't know that movie Jackass, I think they did it one time. I think they did it one time. I think that's where I learned that from. I think that's where I learned that from. If I find out that any of you have ever done that, this might not be your channel. This might not be your channel. I'm gonna say this. You might have to tune into a different channel. This might not be your channel. But I'm gonna say this for all of you. Corona familiar. Is it raining? Is it smoking? Of course. Do me a favor, Trevor, if you haven't hit the like button. That's my water. That's my water. Can I tell you guys a secret? I have to tell you a secret. Can I tell you a secret? It takes a couple of people to say no. Please don't tell me the secret. Okay, cool. Can I tell you a secret? Deception. Good to see Deception. Member. You see this? Jose. Good to see you, Jose, man. Jose. I saw a meme one time that there was a transsexual screaming Jose. That's what. Yeah. I don't know what my Instagram algorithm's about. I just don't know. It's crazy stuff. Like last week, I opened up my Instagram algorithm. There was a girl. She was ready to cook something like chicken or something, and she goes, "Before I cook this," and then she shat her pants. And I replayed it because I couldn't believe it. I said, "Is this real? Like, did she really short her pants before she's about to cook some chicken?" And she did. Second time I heard it, I said, "That's it. That's it. That's it. Let me make sure. Let me click that button. Make sure that Instagram says not interested. This is not content I'm interested in." Anyways, you see, I forgot what I was going to say. Can somebody remind me what I was going to say? Okay. Cheers, all of you, drinking some. Barbecue is officially on. Somebody said in the chat room, who said that? That's yummy. Phone Kitty, why would you say that's yummy? That's yummy. What? Come on, Phone Kitty, don't say it's yummy. That's disgusting. It is raining. It is raining. Somebody says, Smiley in the chat room says he joined the American Airlines. Bro, thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Smiley says he joined American Airlines, bro. If that's your first job, that's amazing, man. If that's your first job, huge shout outs to the chat room, whoever said that. Smiley, if that's your first job, man, American Airlines. If you're working at the airport, that's awesome, man. That's really awesome. Make sure not to drink while you're working. It's no good. I do know that a lot of people enjoy watching the rain in back of me, right? I do know that shout outs at Boeing, but there's a lot of rain. Imagine you worked at American Airlines and it was raining. Isn't that the worst day possible? Like you want a sunny day, right? I mean, I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering, like the ghost hunters. You think the ghost hunters want to see light inside that house? Ghost hunters, man, when they go inside the house, they don't want to see lights. They don't want to see lights. Ghost hunters, they say, turn off the lights. We need to see something. Ghost hunters always do that, right? Turn off the lights. We need to see something. And then they're inside and they hear a voice. And then the voice is like, hey, I know where your mother lives. What the hell? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Oh my God. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? And some of these ghost hunters, they record everything and then they replay it again. They replay it again for you. You seen those shows? They replay it again for you. Let's see what the ghost hunter says. I know where your mother lives. Holy shit. And then they start going crazy, right? They start going crazy. And then they find something else. They find something else. And the other part's like, suck me up. And they're like, wait a minute. What does Ghost just say? What does Ghost just say? And then they rewind, the ghost hunters. They always do this, ghost hunters. And all of a sudden, they were ready to rewind that part that you really want to hear. And all of a sudden, chicken, 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 chicken. And then that chicken. It's a Burger King commercial. Now they put you in the goddamn commercials. You're in commercials. Now you're like, man, I can't leave the house. I was about to leave the house, but now I got to see what the hell the ghost said to these ghost hunters. And then you're waiting for a half hour. Seems like a half hour is like 2 minutes or 3 minutes. And the ghost hunter comes back. He rewinds that part. They're hearing the part of the ghost screaming to the guy. The guy's like, oh, did you hear that? And again, you hear the part. It was your mother. I know where your mother lives. Oh, you heard that. Loud and clear. And then the other part, they finally get it. They get you. And then the ghost goes, what was I saying earlier? Okay, the mother, she sucked me up. And then, oh. Dude, those ghost hunters, those ghost hunter shows, I feel like sometimes they're fake, man. Sometimes they're fake. How the hell is the ghost gonna know that somebody in the ghost hunter team, right? It's crazy. You have seen those shows, right? How the hell does any of that make sense to you? Like they go into a house and all of a sudden, like they call out the guy's name. Do you think a ghost is gonna know the name of Tyrico? Yo, Tyrico, I see you. Come on, man, Tyrico. How the hell is a ghost gonna know the ghost hunter's name is Tyrico or Tyrone? How is a ghost gonna know? The ghost hunter doesn't come in with an ID. How the hell is it gonna know the ghost hunter's name is Tyriki or Tyrone? Man, come on, man. Yo, Perry, hey, are you serious? He just called my name. I don't understand any of those ghost hunter shows. It just doesn't make sense to me. This doesn't make sense to me. I remember, I think one time I was watching a ghost hunter show, and they replayed the sound of the ghost, and the ghost said, "I saw you eat soup today." What? The ghost goes in the replay, "I saw you eat soup today." What the hell? It's got to be fake stuff. I saw you eat soup today. He might as well have said, "I saw you drinking that Campbell's soup." Anyways, I don't even know where I'm getting at. Why are we talking about ghost hunter stuff, man? That's crazy work. It's filthy stuff, man. It's filthy stuff. You know it's not filthy. This is filthy good. Shout out to all of you. Because the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure for all of you. April Neal says in the chat room, she says she loved ghost hunters. I don't know why she would like ghost hunters. April seems, she's a birthday girl, but we got to be honest out here. April seems like she would grab a ghost, put it in a box, and kick the box like Messi playing his first 5 minutes of soccer. I don't know what it is, man. I feel like April Neal should be able to get a ghost, put it in the jar, and sell it on eBay for like $10 or something. Like this is a ghost I found in Texas asylum that I went to visit. $10.99 first starting bid. I feel like that. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should go to eBay and do that. It's a good idea. I was thinking about ideas of the day, but not ideas that some of you might think. It was just stupid ideas that maybe would work. I was thinking of jarring up a little bit of 2026 air in a jar. Yes. I was thinking about jarring up some air from 2026 and labeling it 2026 air from April. Not from April in the chat room. We're not talking about April. We're talking about like this month. If any of you sickles out there are watching this and you thought I was talking about air, like air out of April Neal, you guys need to rethink your life. Okay, if any of you thought that, you need to rethink your life. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is putting a jar of the year 2026 air, like, you smell that? You smell that, right? Like putting a jar in like the year 2030 of air from 2026. If I would have been around thinking of that in 2020 to jar up some air from 2020 and put it on eBay right now in the year 2026, I would put it up for $50,000 on eBay. $50,000, man, that would be insane. Chat room, be part of the chat room. I'm gonna start looking at the chat room. Deception, he says, Reaper needs to start a podcast. Over here, William, he says low. Chevy says low. Stray Mikey says, I'm not heard of one word from here talking about chickens putting him off. What the hell are you talking about, chickens? Why would you talk about chickens? Over here, Stray Mikey. That's a good name for a dog, right? Holy crap, Stray Mikey. That's a hell of a name. As a matter of fact, it's a good eBay name. Stray Mikey. Selling a jar of 2026 air in the year 2050. Stray Mikey. What was Stray Mikey doing? He was outside. Getting that air. This chicken's fantastic. We're ready to season this. We did everything we needed to this. Put the olive oil on here. We put the salt, and we put that dirty bird. Is that dirty bird? Somebody says they got some straight dookie. How dare you? Never have straight dookie, man. Come on, man. What are we doing out here? Straight dookie, man. Come on, man. That's wrong. You know what they say about Donald Trump and Putin and what's his other guy? Kim Un-inch? What's his name? Kim Un-inch? What's his name? The guy from Korea. North Korea. I forgot his name. Kim Un-inch? I think that's his name, right? They say that every time they go to the bathroom and defecate, that the FBI or the special security has to wrap it up because they're scared that they might clone the son of a gun. Who the hell is going to want to clone Trump? Who the hell is going to want to clone Putin? Who's going to want to clone the sumo wrestler Kim Un-sing, whatever his name is? Who the hell is going to want to clone any of them? Nobody's going to want to clone any of them, man. That's like having a double me. Who the hell wants a double me, man? Too much, man. Too much. One is good enough. One Michael Jordan is good enough in this world. We don't need two Tiger Woods hitting two different trees. Okay, we don't need two different matrices with two different Keanu Reeves. All right, we just don't need that. We don't need two Michael Jordans to be playing in the same season and fighting it out. All right, we don't need that. They're both bald. How many balls do we got? Keanu Reeves has hair like me. Well, no, I got better hair than him. Bald. Tiger Woods, I think, is bald by now. Mike Tyson's bald by now. I don't even know why I'm talking about baldness. I don't know where I'm getting at right now. I just know that we have chicken out here. It was cold, cold chicken. Never put your cold chicken. Let me repeat this again. Never put your cold chicken in a barbecue. All right. This was cold earlier, so I know many of you probably think that you know what you have to put this on the barbecue. You don't have to put it in the barbecue. If it's cold, you do not have to. My recommendation is allowed to get room temp. Once it gets to room temp, you will officially be able to put it in the barbecue. Is it room temp yet? Let me just touch it one time. It's a little bit cold. It's just a little bit cold still. I need it to get a little bit warm, like Luke Combs, undershirt. I need it to get a little bit warm, not too warm like that, right? But you know what I'm talking about. Shout out to Luke Combs. And shout out to Luke Combs. Okay, for all of you, I'm just gonna say this. I don't know who needs to hear it. I don't know who needs to hear it, but it's Sunday. Okay? It's Sunday. What should you do Sunday? Sunday, one of the things you need to do, and I do appreciate all of you watching, main thing you need to do Sunday is relax. How you can relax. You don't have to cook. Don't cook. The only reason why I'm cooking, I'm trying to save money. I'm trying to buy a house in Hawaii. Why do I want to buy a house in Hawaii? I don't want to buy a house in Hawaii. I didn't even know why I said that. But I'm trying to save money in general. I'll never live in Hawaii. You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. I'll never live in Hawaii. Places I'll never live in. Seattle. I'm never going to live in Seattle. California. How many Valley girls we got in the chat room? If you're a Valley girl, this ain't your stream. Because I'm from the dirty South. Yes. And I'm a thug. I'm a thug. I'm a bad boy. I'm the baddest king out here. Anyways, Valley girls, I would never want to live next to a Valley girl. New York. Shout out to New York. The worst football team. New York Jets. You think I want to live in New York? Everybody can say, "Wait, aren't you a Jet fan?" Nah, I'm not a Jet fan. Not a Jet fan. Nope, not a Jet fan. Never want to live in New York. Over here, let me start by lining this up. Benny and the Jets, yes. His hands, Benny and the Jets. You know the song? Who knows the song? If you know what song I'm thinking of, type it in the chat room. If you type it in the chat room, I will give you a shout out. Okay? If you know the song that I'm thinking about and I'm having my head, say it in the chat room, and I will officially give you a shout out. All right, the song. Tell me the song. And who sings it? Deception. Banning the Jets. Banning the Jets. There you go. There you go. Or as he says, banning the Jets. He says, Alex Rodriguez sings it. RC, man. RC, Alex Rodriguez from the Yankees doesn't sing banning the Jets. Over here, somebody says, Justin Timberlake sings. Who the hell said Justin Timberlake sings banning the Jets? Who is that? In the chat room, somebody says, 1,000 vanillas. What the hell's even that? 1,000, who the hell? How the hell did I even say anything about vanillas? Did I say 1,000 vanillas? No, I said Benny and the Jets. That's what I said. There's a piano after. Who said, oh, look at this. Eugene was the one that said that. Eugene, you're a funny guy. Eugene, man, he stays high. He goes to the bathroom high. He works out high. What else he does? He does gardening high. He does groceries high. He sprays perfume on himself high. Shout out to Eugene. That's a YouTuber. If you don't know him, he likes to. Eugene, if you don't know Eugene in the chat room, he likes to watch me without a membership. How dare you, Eugene? You got to get that membership, Eugene. Support the channel a little bit. Now that you're not supporting the channel, Eugene, we'll have to tell everybody in the world what you do. Eugene in the chat room, yes, you see him in the chat room. He's a YouTuber. And one of the favorite things that Eugene likes to do, if you see him, his name is You Smell Good. He's talking about himself. He's not saying that you guys smell good. He's talking about himself. And another thing Eugene does, one of his main things, I don't know if you guys are into it, but he likes to review fast food in his car, in his vehicle. So if you're into that, if you're into seeing somebody eating McDonald's in their vehicle while the ketchup starts flowing out and hitting their shirt, he's the guy. His name is Eugene. He likes to review all the McDonald's products, Burger King products, what are the products. He doesn't have, what is it called? He doesn't drink Tim Hortons because last time he drank Tim Hortons on his live stream in the car, he spilled it on his pants and he almost lost a whole nut. Almost lost a whole nut. He went to the ER and the ER said, you know what, it's still here. It's still here, you're good. He also reviews KFC. He says that Popeyes, they're racist because every time he goes, they call him the tall elf. They call him the tall elf at Popeyes when he does go. So he only goes to Chick-fil-A and KFC. He never goes to Popeyes again. You're probably wondering who told him that. It was a Jamaican girl. It's very rare to see Jamaican girls in Canada, but yes, he is. So, Eugene, there you go. Happy birthday to April Neal. If you don't know already, birthday girl, April Neal. Huge appreciation to April Neal. And for April, this is what I'm going to do. Some of this ash, I'm going to just sprinkle it on here because it gives it a little bit of flavor. We're just going to wait till this ash gets a little bit thicker. And what you want to do is you want to just hit it like this. Every little hit is like putting pepper. The people that are going to eat this, if you do make it for anybody, they're going to say, man, you put a lot of pepper. They don't know it's this, right? Let's take a little. Is this manly? Yes, it is. Does this increase my testosterone level? Well, my testosterone level is already high. I don't swipe to hit mosquitoes anymore. I swipe to catch pelicans and pigeons. The hawks come to see me because I have a lot of pigeons that I have around here and I can grab them for them. Yes. The manatees go visit me sometimes because sometimes I like to throw my salad in the ocean. I do. The crocodiles like to visit me because sometimes if I have leftover, I don't throw those actually away. If I have leftover any of the food, by the time tomorrow, if I eat some food tomorrow, leftover food, or by the third day or fourth day, if I have leftover food, I throw it in the ocean. So what happens, crocodiles end up showing up. I also have sharks that show up. And you're probably wondering what kind of sharks? Bull sharks. Okay, bull sharks. Sand sharks don't show up. Bull sharks are the only sharks that can show up here in South Florida in the back of anybody's house. So be careful. Don't be jumping in the water thinking you're cool. Don't be telling your girlfriend, hey, Kim, Look at me. And then you go jump in the water, and she starts screaming, and you lose a leg. You lose a leg. You don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want that in your life. Don't jump in the water, man. Don't act like you're LeBron James, okay? Don't act like you're LeBron James going for a crazy alley oop. You might miss. Okay, anyways, enough of the talking. I need to know a topic. April Neal, give me a topic. Birthday girl, birthday girl. Yesterday, we made $250 on the stream. If you didn't see, well, I don't know what to tell you. $250 on the stream. Huge shout outs to the huge support. And you could be the next one to super chat by sending a little super chat. You never know when I get super chats. It could be at the beginning, the mid part of the stream, or even at the end. Sometimes I hit it at the end so I don't go anywhere. I know how some people like to do it. But I'm going to say, new riff. This is how much I drink of the new riff. It's a small amount. Now, at the end of the stream, how much would I be able to drink? Probably half of this. Proofing on this one is 100 proof. New riff 8 year. You can buy it at the store. I do recommend this one over this one because of the money price. I know many of you have issues buying certain products because you don't want to spend your money. You got to pay the mortgage. You got to pay your insurance. You got to pay your phone bill. You got to pay your electricity bill. You just got to pay a lot of bills, right? So this one's under $100. The other one's $200. A big difference. Now that I said that, let me just take a little swig of this. And we're going to replace this with something. First off, in honor of April, we're going to put this horsey. We're going to put this horsey. Let's put this horsey on here. We're going to put a horsey on here. Hey, we're going to put the horsey on here. Here we go. Then I mentioned on the stream that I was thinking of like farting and sharding, like that girl that I saw on Instagram. I said, man, maybe that'll be good content. Maybe I could break a record or something because I don't really, I don't pass gas like that. But for some of you, there was Instagram content creator that all she does is pass gas. She tells the world, "Ooh, you want to eat this? Ooh, you want to eat this?" And then she just rips it. Little girl, pretty little girl. But sometimes being pretty don't make nothing, right? Being pretty don't matter, man. If you got bad hygiene, man, he says in the chat room, hell yeah. You see that somebody likes that. You saw that? You know. You see, Manny loves that. He goes, you know. I don't know, man. I don't know. You like that? You like that. I don't like that, man. I've dumped girlfriends for even smelling close to egg. Yes, I've dumped girlfriends for smelling close to eggs. Manny loves that. How dare him say that in the chat room? You like that. I don't know why he likes that. Is he Asian? Maybe he's Asian. Asians they have a finicky thing about smelling ass. If you guys don't believe me, there's a roulette sold online. Okay, Look, I'm gonna just say this. I saw it online. I saw it on Instagram a long time ago. Then I went to Google and I looked it up. I said, "There's no way in China they like to smell booty." There's like a what is it called? A roulette? Not a roulette. It's like a what are those things with the horses? They go around and around. Can somebody tell me the things with the horses that go round and round? Carriage? What is it called? What is it called? Can somebody tell me? I don't even know. Forgot the name. It goes round and round, round and round. It goes round and round. You go. Carousel. There we go. Manny knows. You see, he knows. He's the first with a comment. There you go. Manny's the first one to comment. You see, he's some guys that like that smell. Anyways, I looked it up on Google one time. It's a long time ago. It's like 10 years ago. I looked it up on Google one time. This is before YouTube, before I even decided to start a whiskey channel. I looked it up on Google and I said, you know what? Do people in China like to smell booty? And then there was a carousel that they go. There's like a place that they go to that the girls, they know because they're there. They sit in the carousel and their asses peeking out. I think with their underwear, I don't even know because I didn't even get to the point to really zoom in. But there's guys in suits. There's guys in suits like Wall Street, but in China. I think it's Hong Kong. They're suing. They're smelling ass. They're smelling ass. And I start reading it. I start reading the content of the situation. Is that certain men that are Asian over there in those specific cultures, their niche, their thing is, what is their vice? Their vice is to go to these bars. In America, there's guys that go to the bars or strip clubs. In China, there's men that go to bars to sniff ass. We're all different out here, man. We're all different. I'll tell you that right now. We're all different. But that's the beauty of it, right? We're all different. And I love that. I love that about the world, man. We're all different. There's some people out here that use bidets and some people that wipe their ass. If you use bidets and you put that extra, extra strong spray, I'm just going to say this right now. For all of you that do the extra strong spray, straight jet on that bidet, I'm going to say this right now. For some of you, you need to hear this, okay? You might be, I'm going to say this, there's a specialty you have. And your specialty is being gay. Don't do that. Don't do that, all right? Don't do that. Also, before you take a dookie, always put a little piece of paper in the water so it doesn't splash back, okay? Just we're talking about that. Why do we get from China to bidets? I have no idea. For all of you, it's content. Content. And for all of you, we're going to have the Blantons. Put the K in there. It's better. It sounds better. Blantons. Cheers, all of you. Let's nose this up. And do me a favor if you haven't. Hit that like button. Let's drink this up. That right there is good as hell. That right there is good as hell. That's full of flavor. It's good. Strong oak. Very strong oak. You ever get to the end of the match and you feel like you're going to burn off your whole finger off? You're going to end up in the ER? It ever happened to you? Sometimes it gets that burning, it gets real hot. All right, for all of you, ladies and gentlemen, let's get serious out here. I want to make sure some of you understand. This is YouTube. I'm as real as it gets. And I'm going to say for some of you, yes, if you enjoy these streams, be part of the chat room. To be part of the chat room, all you have to do is type a couple words. Ha, hey, hey, hoo hoo, oof. You can type whatever you want to in the chat room. You can say that you just came out of the closet. You found your Pokemon cards. You can say anything you want to the chat room. All right? Just be part of the chat room. Teach me some French. Teach me some French. Boule, boule, bonjour. Boule, bonjour. Teach me some French. Boule, bonjour. Bon envie. With you. Teach me some French. A croissant. A croissant. Sir, this is an English restaurant. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was a French. I thought you guys only spoke French. No, sir. This is a English. It's a French place, but I speak English. I'm sorry. Croissant. I would like that croissant. Oui, oui. Oui, oui. Sir, I'm going to ask you to leave. I'm going to ask you to leave the restaurant. What'd I do? You're pointing at his junk. You're saying, oui, oui. I didn't mean to do that. Dude, sometimes you have to live a little. You got to live a little sometimes. Over here, Krusty. Good to see Krusty. White bread. He loves that croissant. White bread. Oh, Magic Orange. That's a good one. Who said that? Timmy. Timmy. You know what I think of when I think of the word Timmy? A little Dobby from Harry Potter. Dobby, is that his name? Every time I think of somebody that's name is Timmy, I think of a skinny white little thing or a small little thing. Little elf. Timmy. But he says French fries. Imagine going to McDonald's and say, oui, oui, a croissant. They say, sir, this is no French fries. I need to learn French, man. Harmony says in the chat room, please don't ignore me like my mother. Harmony, I see you, Harmony. Don't worry. You are here, a subscriber, yeah? Over here, RC. Good to see RC. RC, he says he likes some breadsticks from Little Caesars. That's my dog, man. That's my dog. That's my dog right there. He says he likes some croissants. And somebody else said they didn't like them breads from Little Caesars. Little Caesars. If you buy pizza from Little Caesars, you broke. You broke. Let me say this. You broke. If you buy Little Caesars pizza, you broke, son of a gun. You're broke, son of a gun. But if you buy the deep dish, you're not broke. You're not broke. If you buy the deep dish, I reviewed Little Caesars pizza recently. It was last month. Last month, I reviewed that pizza, Little Caesars. But not the regular pizza, because the regular pizza is straight dookie, man. I think a 5-year-old can order from Little Caesars online, the app. This is why sometimes you have to understand. If I'm telling you some pizza's good, it's good. The best thing that they have, it's a brand new one. I think it's called Deep Dish. I reviewed it recently. I think it was like a month ago. Anyways, cheers, all of you. This is the second drink I have today. So for some of you that think I'm drunk, I don't really get drunk on here. I do eat good. Cheers, all of you. It's hard to drink with the damn Christmas tree ball on here. I got a Christmas tree ornament on here. It's hard to drink from this. Chat room, do me a favor. If you're new here, he don't like it. But over here, Iggy says, in the chat room, Iggy, he says, he's a big baller. and he made what does he say? Oh, he didn't say that. He says Little Caesars is for the budget ballers. The budget ballers. I don't know about that, Iggy. Should I say Iggy? By the way, Iggy is April Neal's birthday. Manny knows. Manny knows. April Neal's birthday for all of you. If you could wish April Neal happy birthday in the chat room, that would be appreciated. Vince, don't forget to wish. All right. Don't forget to wish over here. Vince says in the chat room, Harmony, he sounds so good that he's hard. Vince, why are you being hard out here? Don't be watching me all hard. Don't be getting that pump at the gym and getting all hard and saying, damn, I got that pump. I hope he's talking about that. Here we go for all of you. For all of you, we're going to do this for April Neal one time. Gentlemen, let's bring it up one time. It's Sunday. Tomorrow, all of you have to go back to your work. Many of you work tomorrow 9 to 5. You hate your job. You're going to work there forever. Learn to do something different. You can't be working at that 9 to 5 forever. You're a man. You're not a slave. Yes, you're not a slave. For all of you, here we go. Cheers, all of you. Forget about those 9 to 5s. Get yourself a good job. Own a business or something. Do something that doesn't make you feel like Monday is the worst day of the week. Monday is the best day of the week. You just have to treat it differently. So, in honor of April Neal, let's show this beautiful Christmas ornament, kind of a glass. Shout out to Whiskey Wonders on Instagram. A buddy of mine. Let's drink this up. Bang right there. Now right there, that's filthy good. By the way, this Blanton's, if you don't know already, this Blanton's, I know many of you know what Blanton's is. This Blanton's, I'm just going to say for all of you, should we kick this? Should we kick the ball? Should we kick this box? How many of you want to know? Or should we kick it? Let's punt it. Should we punt this? We should punt this. The Blantons. What do you think? April Neal. She gets to pick. It's her birthday. She gets to pick. Blantons. Should we kick this off? Should we do it like the Dallas Cowboys do in their first game? Should we do it? Anyways, we're going to drink another whiskey. We're going to drink this other Blantons. April Neal, you let me know. We punt this off. Should we punt this off? Over here, she says, wow, wow, wow. Wow, why would you say wow? I'm not dissing the Dallas. Do it, all right? We do it, baby. We do it. 142. 142. 3-4. Big titties, brown, booty hole. No. We're going to change it. We're going to change it. Yeah. Jet 5. Denver. Montana. Montana. I said Montana. We're about to get a penalty. We got 5 seconds left. Montana. 412. April Neal. 412. Hey, say, hey. Oh my God, they hit 5-yard line. They hit the 5-yard line. He barely kicked it. Barely kicked this son of a gun. That's Dallas Cowboys. They either fumble the ball or they hit it like 5 yards and mess up. That was a horrible kick, wasn't that? That was a horrible kick. I think that was the worst kick in history. I think that was the worst punt in history. Okay, anyways, before we do that, it was a horrible one. But I had to do it because we have a birthday girl. April knows. She knows the Dallas Cowboys, man. Man, oh man. If some of you don't know about whiskey, this is gonna taste like booty juice. Okay? I'll be putting another whiskey over here in honor of April Neal. Or for some of you that don't know about whiskey, and you're drinking this Blanton's, you're gonna probably think, dude, is this what booty juice tastes like? No, it doesn't taste like that. But it's very strong. There's a little pruny taste to it. I do know that some of you watching this probably think that I'm joking. I'm actually not joking. Okay? There's a little pruniness on this, like a raisin pruniness on this. This is Blanton's, straight from the barrel. Yeah, straight from the barrel. Yeah, straight from the barrel. And for some of you that want to know, here we go. Here we go. Some of you want to know, there you go. Just in case you want to see those, I know some of you nerds out here, apparently in the chat room, the guys that are usually in the chat room, I don't know if you guys know, but a lot of us in the chat room, we have a different IQ level. Who's the smartest one in the chat room? That's up for debate. Who could be the smartest one in the chat room? That's up for debate. Will we say who it is? Who's going to be the smartest one? Ladies and gentlemen, stanky. Oh, real stanky, dude. Oof. Real stanky. In the chat room, Morris Z says April Neal's the smartest. Yeah. She's the smartest. It's her birthday. Yes, yes. Let's do this for all of you. Is April Neal the time to show up to a 5-star restaurant and have a date with you and pick the craziest meal possible? And then midway in that meal, is April Neal the top to eat that meal and say, oh my God, this was so good. You're such a good date. And then say, do you mind? Can you watch my plate? And she goes to the bathroom and you'll never see her again. That's a smart cookie right there. She got a free meal. It's a pretty smart cookie. That's a smart cookie right there if she does that. You want me to tell the story of the day? You want me to tell you the story today? I don't know if you want to hear the story of today. If we start getting super chats, I'll tell you the story of today. I know some of you like stories. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Ooh, wait a minute. Let's do the story though. Yeah. Over here, Jose. Every time I say Jose, I think of the transsexual that was screaming to somebody on Instagram. I thought it was pretty funny. Every time I say that, now Jose, I'm scarred for life. I'm just joking. We got to think of other Joses. Other Joses. Jose Hernandez. There we go, Jose Hernandez. $2 soup. Jane says, another shot. Jose, here we go. I should call him something else, right? So I forget that moment. Jose. No, that's wrong. Hernandez. There we go. I'm going to call him like that. Hernandez. Cheers, all of you. We're going to have a little bit of a shot. Aaron Hernandez sent a little, not Aaron Hernandez sent the super chat. So Hernandez, here we go, Hernandez. I can't believe I said Aaron Hernandez. Now I'm thinking of something else. Oh. Hey, here we go, Hernandez. Dude, I got so much testosterone in me today. What's up with me? Here we go. Cheers, all of you. In honor of April Neal, her birthday's today, and I'm not going to tell you the story. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. Let's count it down. April Neal, should we do a countdown for you? Okay, Manny says $5 super champ. Manny, thank you so much. By the way, we need the hit the like button if you haven't. Don't forget to hit the like button. Manny says in chat room. You're probably wondering why they floated off. My whole nutsack was stuck on the right side of my boxers. Over here, Manny says $5 super champ. Reaper, have you had the Elijah Craig 15? Cheers, April. Happy 21st birthday. Now, to answer your question, Manny, here in South Florida, we haven't got the 15 year. I know that we got the 15 year. We got it last month. And for some of you that want to know, Elijah Craig 15 shouldn't be anywhere different than the 18. I've shown you the 18. The 18 fantastic. Many of you don't like it because it's not high proof enough. The 18, Elijah Craig 18, my recommendation. If you like a little bit of lower proof, if you like cherry, a little bit of cherry and oak, strong oak, you should definitely like it. Last time I remember having Elijah 18, it had good cherry, oak, nice, perfect oak, and it had a little bit of cinnamon, if I remember correctly. In the finish, they had almost like a leather kind of white pepper note. That's what I remember. That's what I remember. And so he did ask about the 15 year. I don't think the 15 year is going to be much different. It's going to be less oak. Okay, less oak. This is my personal opinion. There's going to be less oak, a little bit more fruits, and you're probably going to hear at the finish a little bit more of a little bit more pepper than you can find in the 18. But I haven't had it yet because here in South Florida, we're not getting it till I think it's next month. Next month is coming in, but I will get it for the stream. It's just in honor of all of you. Anyways, for all of you, cheers, all of you. Here we go. Let's take a shot. April Neal, do I do a countdown for April Neal? What we do out here? We do a countdown for April Neal. Steve Frosty said, not going to remember. Steve Frosty says, he's not going to remember. Frosty, what you not going to remember, Frosty? The last time you had Dairy Queen, you put that blizzard upside down and it fell on your shoe? Manny, $2 super chat. Elijah Craig 15 is 108 proof. 108 proof? To me, that's kind of low proof, right? For some of you watching, I'm just going to say this. I know many of you... no, wait a minute, I'm going to say this. Elijah Craig 15, 108 proof. This doesn't mean anything. The proofing is not going to make it any different. Okay, Manny? 108 proof is not going to make it any different. You're going to find still those fruits. You're going to find still those fruits, okay? So I'm drinking a whiskey right now. Okay, I'm drinking a whiskey. Usually you're not supposed to hold like this, but I'm drinking a whiskey. And this is the strongest Blantons that you can find, okay? When you start lowering the proof on a Blantons like this, you're going to start finding more of those notes, like fruity notes. The lower the proofing, sometimes, just like the regular Blantons that I bunted, it's going to be a little bit more watered down. And when it's really, really watered down a little bit more, usually what happens is you don't find all of those notes that you would find in something that's about a higher proof. So sometimes there's going to be whiskeys that are going to have fruit notes on there, and if it's watered down, you're probably not going to find any fruit notes. Sometimes you'll find a little bit more of those extracurricular activities that some of you weren't expecting. You buy a whiskey that's like 94 proof, and now you're finding cinnamon, you're finding a little bit of rice spice, you're finding a little bit of pepper or chocolate sometimes a little bit too much caramel. You're like, where's the fruit at? I'm a fruity dude. Where's the fruit at? I wear Fruit of Looms every day. I don't wear Fruit of Looms, but the person, where's the fruit at? Sometimes you don't find it. But when it comes to certain whiskeys that you already have, like the Elijah Craig 18 has already that fruit note on there, you'll guaranteed, I can guarantee you, on the 15 you'll find that fruity note a little bit more. Less oak allows you to blossom like that, like that dude that came out of the closet. It's going to allow you to blossom. So I think the Elijah Craig is going to have more fruity notes. So if you're into that, Manny, buy it if you're into that. Buy it if you're into that. Will I buy it? Of course I'm going to buy it for all of you, but when I find it. Anyways, here we go. Cheers to all of us. Have this. That's strong, man. Very strong. My tongue is full of a hit. Strong. There's a leather note also on here. There's almost like it's almost like a raisin. It's like a raisin or a prune that I'm tasting. Almost like a raisin or a prune. Oak note is there. Caramel is here on this one. This thing turned this son of a gun turned off on me again? How dare this? Again, here we go, April Neal. Let's take another shot for you. I'm gonna start cooking, all right? That is full impact. Full impact. My dentist would probably say at this point, holy shit, your teeth are so clean. What did you use? Listerine. Little does he know I'm drinking Blanton's. This is if you have any bacteria, you got gonorrhea in your mouth, wipe it out. This is very strong and very, very long finish. Proofing on this one, let me tell you, 127.6 proof, 63.8% ABV, Warehouse H. This is a barrel number 556 if you have it. And also, this is Rick House 31. This was dumped in 2023. Number 77 right here. Shout out to the number of Jesus. Or is it Jesus or God? Who was the number? Was it God? Jesus? Who was it? Okay, I'm going to put this on the grill. Let's put this on the grill, all right? Let's put this son of a gun on the grill. We're going to put this here. Ooh, there's another one I want to put on here. Okay, let's put this on the grill. Before I put it on the grill, I should gamble. I should gamble right here. Are we gonna flip a coin? Let's flip a coin. Why not? Let's flip a coin. Let's flip a coin. Chat room, let's flip a coin. You want to see what we're gonna flip for? Okay, here we go. Let's flip for April Neal. Do you want to see April Neal's photo? You want to see? We have some horses out here. Let's put some horses out here. You want to see April Neal's? If we hit heads, you'll see it. If we hit tails, you don't see it. How about that? Heads, you see it. Tails, you don't see it. How many of you? Yes? April Neal, birthday girl, birthday girl. This is like a day long. This is like, why the hell do Hispanics slam the birthday girl, the birthday guy into cakes? Never understood that. Never understood that. Are we gonna do that? Are we gonna show April Neal's photo right here? Am I gonna flip it? Okay, am I gonna flip it? And maybe not. You guys are not into that? All right. I'm not gonna show the photo of April Neal between two horses. What horses? You'll see. You want to see it? You want to see it? Between two horses. Want to see it? You want to see it? God, what a beautiful April Neal. These are two beautiful horses. One horse, two horse. Do you want to see April O'Neil? Maybe some of you do. Ladies and gentlemen, cheers all of you. I'm going to start to cook soon. Hit the like button. We're giving the audience what they want. Do you? We should do a super chat. Yeah, we should do a super chat game. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yes. Yes. We're not gonna do it for free, man. Are you out of your mind? We ain't doing it for free. We ain't doing it for free. We ain't doing it for free. Let's put this over. We ain't doing it for free. We ain't doing it for free. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do this right now for all of you. You got a total of 45 minutes. All right? 45 minutes. Shout out to all of you. 45 minutes. Well, here we go. 45 minutes. 45 minutes. Here we go. Do you want to see a photo of April O'Neil? Between two horses, Blanton's and Blanton's Gold. Do you want to see? Well, we're going to say this. Do you want to see? Do you want to see? Anyway, for all of you, cheers, all of you, drink us up. I'm going to start putting this. I'm going to start putting this on the grill. April O'Neil says, what photo? She has a great photo covering. She has a great photo. Do you want to see the photo? Point the matter is, it's good that some of you don't even do. You're not taking the bait. It's good. I'm teaching you how. For some of you, tomorrow's Monday. If your boss is calling you today, don't pick up. Don't pick up. I'm teaching you guys. Cheers, all of you. Let's drink this up. April O'Neil, here we go. I'm going to give authority. I'm going to get authority from April O'Neil. April O'Neil, you ready? It's up to you. If not, we cancel that. We cancel that. April O'Neil, we cancel that. Let me know and I'll tell you. April O'Neil, you let me know. Let me know. All right, April O'Neil, here we go. It's your birthday. I want people to appreciate you. For some of you that do not know, we all appreciate one of our great moderators. Okay, she's a great moderator. And there's a photo that she's between two horses. It's a great photo. Some of you can see it, but the only way you can see it if there's a goal on here. But I have to ask April O'Neil if she wants me to put it on here for all of you to see, who's a great moderator in the chat room. If you don't know, she lives in Texas, and she loves animals. One of her favorite animals is horses. That's why I put this on the stream. I put this on the stream. Put this on the stream because of her. She loves horses. She loves horses. It doesn't show her face, but I'm going to make sure that some of you understand it is something that is a little appreciation to one of her good ranches. But I have to ask April O'Neil if she wants me to post it up. I did put out these two Blanton's out here in honor of her because she likes horses. I also did, for some of you, we started off the stream. Yes, we started off the stream showing the Texas whiskey in honor of April O'Neil. If you don't know April O'Neil, she's a ranch on here, moderator. And for anybody that has a birthday that I remember that you guys remind me, I will do my best to try to appreciate you. And it's hard to appreciate people's birthdays because sometimes I just don't even remember mine. I do understand some of you understand that, right? But anyways, I'm gonna give authority to her. If she wants me to do it, I'll do it. If not, I won't do it. But it doesn't show her face. So for some of you, you will see her, and it's a great photo. I think it's one of the best photos that some of you would ever see. It's a, it shows the person. It shows the person of who she is. And I think for all of you, if there's ever a birthday, there should always be somebody to know that, there's a lot of people that appreciate you. And April, we do appreciate you on the stream every day. And for you, it's up to you, April, whatever you want. So if you do say you don't want me to put the photo, I'll take out the goal out here. It's up to you. And I think for some of you, I'm going to leave it like that. For all of you watching, that drink is up. When she says yes, I'll do it. If not, we're going to cancel that goal. This is good, but I will say it's a little bit strong. My favorite whiskey out here, if you haven't seen, it is the gold. Yes, it is the gold. Love that gold. Love that gold. Johnny, thank you so much, Johnny. Sending a little appreciation. Johnny, I see you, Johnny. Johnny, I see you. Great appreciation. A great appreciation. Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Johnny Blaze. Johnny Blaze, that's a hell of a name. Johnny Blaze. I'm going to start putting this on the grill. But before I put this on the grill, I'm just going to move it one more time. Maybe I'm going to leave it like that. That's good. Let's pour ourselves a Blanton's Gold. And for some of you watching, this is my favorite whiskey when it comes out of Buffalo Trace. My favorite. Farm Kitty says, wow, isn't this good? Look at that. Isn't this beautiful? It's Sunday today. I hope you guys appreciate the stream. Beautiful. Okay, let's open up the grill and let's start putting this on there. By the way, you get to pick, April. Looks good. Barbecue looking good. You are. It's an awesome photo. Who said that? You are? Yes, she's amazing, yes. Okay, she says over here. It's a no-go. It's a no-go. Chat room. It's a no-go. It's a no-go. It's a no-go. She says it's a no-go. She don't want nobody to see it. Oh, you guys lost your chance. You almost had it. You almost had it. You almost had it. You almost had it. Some of you almost had it. If you guys would have sent a super chat, boom, 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 boom. You almost had it. You almost had it. It's a fantastic photo. I think that photo she should have on her. She should have on her avatar. She should post it up today. She should post up that photo today. Okay, for all of you, we're going to pour this up. If you haven't subscribed to her, subscribe to her. You'll see some of the things she posts in the stories and stuff. If you do follow her, and do follow everybody else, yes, that you see in the chat room. But don't follow Manny. Manny doesn't drink whiskey. He collects them. There's a lot of people that collect whiskey and don't drink them. That's wild, Manny. Wild, Manny. Collecting whiskeys and not drinking them. That's nuts. Okay, anyways. Over here. Drinking this up. And for all of you. Damn. That's the best, man. That is the best. That is the best. Okay. I need to light that. You ain't like that second one time. I'm gonna put it over here because I need to put the chicken on the grill. Let's put the chicken on the grill. Let me look at the chat room with De Llama. It says Reaper, Bondstone triple cast. Hell nah. Are you joking? Bondstone triple cast batch 3. Come on. You might as well get old Emmer. You might as well get Woolcat. Woolcat's good, man. But I just don't want to recommend that. Bondstone. God dang. Daily Llama. He says triple O. God dang. Man. That's like me showing all the Bib and Tuckers. Oh. Okay, here we go. Cheers, all of you. Blanton's. I'm going to put this on the grill, yes? Before I do that, one sip. Old Crow 2 year? What the hell? RC. Old Crow? Don't buy that whiskey. Old Crow is for the cheap dudes. Get yourself Old Forester, Wild Turkey 101, Buffalo Trace, or you just slamp your ass. Slamp your ass, RC. Do not get the damn Old Crow whiskey. Do not get the Old Crow whiskey. Man. Somebody says, oh, Jason Kane. Let's see. Shout out to Jason Kane. Let's drink some Old Crow. Hell nah. Let's drink some Evan Williams. Get Evan Williams. This section says he's drinking Glenmorangie. Ooh-wee. Glenmorangie. That's a nice one, Glenmorangie. Let's drink some. Glenmorangie is like a very delicate, sweet, fruity Scotch whiskey. Usually it has that creaminess. That's what your girlfriend said. Chicken. Time to place this chicken in the grill. Happy birthday, April Neal. Happy birthday, April Neal. Oof. Where the hell did my bag go? This comes with this comes with a special, it comes with a special little bag. I think I threw the bag somewhere because I don't think it's in this box. I think I threw the bag somewhere. I don't think it's in the box. Do you need the bag on this? Nah. You don't need the bag. But it looks cool when you have it, right? You don't need the bag. You don't need the bag. By the way, I had a good day today. For some of you that are just tuning in, I had a really good day today. Today I woke up. I had a really good day today. Today I woke up. Jason, let me tell you how I woke up today. He just showed up. Jason Kane. Deception, Ryan. Who else? Soul. Let me tell you, Frosty. Let me tell you how my day started today. My day started today with a woman screaming at my face. Okay, my day started with a woman screaming at my face on the phone, telling me she was constipated for 3 days, and she let him hit. And when she let him hit, those pops opened up and she wasn't constipated anymore. That's how my day started. And then I went to a Pokemon show. I went to a Pokemon show, Pokemon. I went to a Pokemon show. In the Pokemon show, I decided to buy some Pokemons. I bought some Pokemons because, I drove to get that chicken that I'm about to put on the grill. And everybody in the line said, "You can cut the line." I said, "Are you serious?" They go, "Yeah. You're the Whisker Reaper." I go, "Are you serious?" I cut the whole line. Granny, I cut grannies. A bunch of grannies, a bunch of dudes out there. I got home. I turned on my TV. My TV broke, blew up. My TV blew up. I got no TV right now. My day has been amazing. I have no TV. My TV blew the hell up. The darn thing doesn't turn on. It's a 65-inch. Doesn't turn on. You want to hear the best story about everything? Well, the whole story, everything about today was amazing. Sunday. Today is April Neal's birthday. I remember the April Neal's birthday, so I made a thumbnail. And the first thumbnail I made, it was straight dookie. Kept on doing it. Anyways, point of the matter is, I go online, Best Buy, and I go on every other. They're giving away TVs out here, man. They're giving away TVs out here. I go on Best Buy, 65-inch for free, 55-inch free TV, 30-inch. They're paying you to buy a 30-inch HD, LG, what is it, LGBTQ HD TV. They're paying you $50 for free. Best Buy there's a TV insignia or something like that. They're trying to give it to you for free. They're paying you $75 to pick it up. I ain't gonna pick that up. I go to another place, a wholesale place, where I went to. Samsung, $200. What? For a 70-inch. What? LG TV, $300, $250. What? I used to pay $1,500 for my TVs. What the hell's going on? There's another TV called Roku, like Dragon Ball Z. I'm not going to buy that. Cheap, open box, $55. You think I'm going to buy that? 55-inch Roku? Don't even know who Roku is. My man, let me say this, my man. My ladies, there's something about the TVs. They're giving away TVs. What's the future? What the hell is the future out here? Do we have a future with TVs? What the hell's going on? They're giving away free TVs out there. My TV broke, blew up. Can't even turn it on. I don't even know if there's a earthquake hitting. I don't know if a hurricane's about to hit. Aliens could be taking over. I would never know. All I have is right now my computer, phones, and that's it, because I don't have an iPad. I don't have an iPad because I think iPads are for geeks. I'm sorry, RC. I think iPads are for geeks. I've never owned an iPad. My family, on the Christmas day, they go, "I'm going to buy you an iPad." I go, "If you buy me an iPad, I'm going to say this right now. You're basically saying that I'm retarded." I'm not retarded. So if you buy that for me, I'm going to know that you bought it for me and you think that I'm a retarded child when I was a kid. Don't buy it for me. And I said, not only that, I'm never going to talk to you again if you buy me an iPad. They never bought me an iPad. But they was going to give it to me for free. A long time ago when the iPads first came out. I still don't have an iPad in 2026. Enough of the talking, man. I need to do this chicken, man. What the hell am I talking about? Let's do this chicken, baby. Happy birthday, April Neal. Yes. We should redo those kicks. Over here, the Samson. Thank you so much, the Samson. Oof, I got a live one. I got a live one. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Usually I do that for mosquitoes. That's a good one. Over here, the Samson says, Reaper is Cook Maxon. Dude, you know what I'm doing. I'm doing the real deal out here. Who the hell's that? His name is Relax. My name is Gabe, but what is it? Relax, Gabe, Black. I never heard a black guy called Gabriel, but he's the first. He says over here, shout out to you, my man, subscriber. He says, what's a good smooth whiskey? Coopercraft. 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 Get yourself some Coopercraft Reserve. Get yourself a Coopercraft Reserve or get yourself some Buffalo Trace. The smoothest whiskey that I recommend you if you can. The smoothest whiskey out there. Don't buy any of the Old Foresters. The smoothest whiskey. Buffalo Trace, the regular Buffalo Trace, has a buffalo on it. The buffalo looks like he doesn't belong in the zoo. He looks like he's running from Native Americans. Okay, that's when you know you have the Buffalo Trace. That's number one. Number two, Cooper's Craft. Coop's Craft Reserve. Don't buy the damn, somebody said in the chat room, Old Crow. RC, man, you got to dump that Old Crow, man. Dump it out there in your sunflower seeds out there. If you're growing some sunflower seeds, put it in your sunflower seeds, that Old Crow whiskey. I think it's straight dookie, man. And if you can't get those, Benchmark Top Floor. Benchmark Top Floor. It's a beauty, it's a breeze. Evan Williams, Blue Label Evan Williams. American Hero Edition. Real good one. Yeah. Farm Kitty says we got Paco in the chat room. Who the hell's named Paco? How did it feel like the first day that the teacher in school says, Paco, you here, Paco? We're doing a roll call. Paco. That's a hell of a name. Paco, roll call. We're doing a roll call. Do we got a Paco here, or is this a joke? You know how the teachers are, substitute teachers. You know how they are. Do we have a Paco here, or is this a joke? I know Wisconsin doesn't have no Pacos. We got no Paco here, or we got a... Whoa. Do we really have Paco in the chat room? Paco Roban, 1 million. Who that freak said that? Paco Roman. Only a Mexican would say that. My Mexican gardener used all the Mexican. My Mexican gardener, he has a team of 6 Mexicans. He's a white guy. He's a Cuban. He's a white guy. He's a Cuban, and he employs 6 Mexicans. He told me that all his Mexican workers, they use Paco Rabanne 1 million. He says they always say it's what's the word? That women like to cromada. They like to give that cromada. They like to chrome it up. What did he say? What did he say? I forgot what he said. Give me a second. I'll figure it out. The son of a bitch wind coming out of my nose. Holy crap! The son of a bitch wind that's coming out of my nose not helping. Dude, can somebody tell me how to lower the wind coming out of my nose? I'm having a hard time starting this up. Deception says that he likes to breastfeed. That's a hell of a comment. Deception says in the chat room he likes it. Let me look at the chat room. April Neal says she doesn't understand what choro means. For some of you that do not know, you don't know Spanish. Choro means it's a delicacy. It's a dessert. It's a long dessert like this. Choro. It's a long. Some of you don't know Spanish. I know some of you. Who doesn't know? I think Jason Kane. Jason Kane doesn't know Spanish. Who else doesn't know Spanish in the chat room? Deception doesn't know Spanish. There's a couple of you that don't know. There you go. Francie doesn't know. Deception. There you go. Chorro. There you go. Deception. He knows. He knows that chorro. Who else? Mariola in the chat room. Mariola says, pendejo. What the hell? She calling me a damn friggin' genius. Thank you. She called me pendejo. Point of the matter is, chorro, for some of you that are not, chorro means it's a dessert. Whenever you go to like a Mexican restaurant, when you finish your meal, your Mexican meal, always ask, hey, I know that there's a dish called chorro. Do you have chorro? Usually they're going to say, sir, let me check. Usually that's what we're going to say, but they have chorro, 100%. So whenever you go to a Mexican restaurant, any of you who love the Mexican restaurants, I would recommend some of you. This is the best dish you can have after your meal, heavy-duty, starched up, corned up meal in a Mexican place. I'm not Mexican, but I can tell you, always ask for a chorro. They're usually going to ask you, how many. Just give me one chorro. And it's a big, long one. Big, long one, it's like skinny. It usually has a filling inside. And sometimes they sell it at the malls. Mario in the chat room. He's putting his hand in his head because he knows it's the best. So for all of you, there you go. You could get it at the malls too, but don't get it. This is the reason why you don't get it at the malls. Sometimes they drop the chorro on the floor, and you never know. They put it back in your bag. So don't buy it at the mall. Get it at the restaurant. At the restaurant, if they do drop the chorro on the floor, they're not going to pick it up. They're going to throw it. They're going to wipe it. They're going to wipe it. And they're going to throw it away. They're not going to give you a chorro that fell on the floor. So don't go to the mall and get chorro. All right? It's spelled out CH. I think it's CH something or O. You know it's that. If it's spelled as CH something or O. Real. I gotta check the barbecue. You guys are wondering. I gotta check the barbecue. There's a song that I had in my head. I forgot who sings it. He goes, whatever it takes. Boo-doo-doo. Sometimes I order that churro at the mall. Boo-doo-doo. Sometimes I order that churro at the restaurant. Doo-doo. And it goes, whatever it takes. You know the song. How many of you know the song? What is it? Who's the band? I can guarantee you it ain't Coldplay. Coldplay don't know what the hell chorro is. They know what Yahoo is. By the way, this is what I kicked earlier. It's not dented. That means the kick is no good. No bueno. 86. Farm Kitty says 86 degrees. I don't think that band sings that song. They're called something. Imagine Dragons, I think they're called. There you go. I remember it. Imagine Dragon. Whatever it takes. Doo-doo-doo. Sometimes I gotta order that chorro to go. Here you go. Some of the Imagine listeners. Who the hell said Imagine listeners? RC, you be listening to some Timu band. RC, you gotta stop doing that. RC, stop going to Timu and ordering your albums there. Whatever it takes. Yes, yes. Chat room. We're gonna be doing our chicken. I'm currently cooking our chicken, but you're gonna get the pick. April Neal, I don't want to drink this again. This is Texas whiskey. I'm not drinking this again. Please don't let me do this. I'm drinking this one, Blanton's, with this. And it's exceptional. Oh, shit, it's exceptional. Over here, April says she would love to go to Hong Kong. April, I did say a story about Hong Kong. I don't know if you should go to Hong Kong. There's going to be a lot of men wanting to smell your ass. Don't do that. I told the story today on the stream about Hong Kong. You go rewatch that one. I hope it's Hong Kong. Hong Kong. Chevy says in the chair he needs to go. He wants to go. Chevy. Whatever it takes. And sometimes I gotta make my own chorro to go. My girlfriend doesn't want no chorro to go. The waitress says you don't want to order no chorro. It's a good song. Whatever it takes. That's a goddamn Imagine Dragons. You gotta go hear that song. It's a good song, man. A good song. Whatever it takes. Sometimes I drop that I was gonna say chorizo. Why would I say chorizo, man? Sometimes I drop that chorizo in that toilet bag set. Dude, imagine you eating a hot dog in the toilet. You're like, dude, this hot dog's so good, but I gotta look at my phone. You get your hand on the hot dog right here. Chorizo, right? This is what it is, right? Chorizo, you get the hot dog. You got your phone, all of a sudden you're looking at your phone, all of a sudden, boom! It falls in the damn. How does that happen? You're sitting down on the toilet and the damn hot dog goes through your two legs and it goes right in the toilet. Have you guys ever dropped your cell phones in the toilet while you're doing the deeds? You gotta blow up that phone. You gotta blow up that phone. You gotta throw that phone away. Hey, guarantee the chicken should be ready any moment. Any moment. Now, I'm gonna put a plate out here so you guys can see the chicken. Wild chicken. I feel like I didn't bring enough whiskeys out here. Shout out to all of you, man. It's Sunday. I'm happy that all of you are here. I know many of you should be sleeping right now. We have 167. Our algorithm's back, April. April, our algorithm's back. Chat room, hit that like button. We're on the stream so far, 132 minutes. $45 on the stream so far on a Sunday. It's more money than the homeless guy across the ocean doing his four-way lie $1 bags. Man, the last time I gave a homeless guy money, he said, "That's it." I said, "What you mean?" He goes, "That's it." I go, "That's all I got." He's only put out some bills and I gave him $2. He says, "That's it?" My man, what you want, my man? You want my car? You want my keys? What you want? You want my bank account? That's it. I told him, man, we all know you're gonna buy some liquor with that. Just enjoy just enjoy your weekend. He goes, "You know what's up." He goes, "You know what's up." And he just leaves. Man, these homeless people, man, crazy. You know what's up. He just walked away from me. How dare him? That's why you're homeless. You know what's up. I'll give you $2. You know what's up. You're about to get, man. How dare him? Anyways, let me check the chicken. Before I check the chicken, I'm not going to check the chicken. What I'm going to do is we're going to put a plate out here. We need to put a plate out here so you guys can see the chicken. It's Sunday. And I'm going to, before I do that, let's pour a little bit of, in honor of April. It's her birthday. Let's pour this purple top. Let's pour this purple top. Have you ever give out food, leftover food to the homeless? Yes. I have done that before. The reason why I stopped doing it is because one time some guy says, "I ain't eating that. You look like you about to poison me." All right. The guy next to him, I said, "You want it? I'm giving you a present. This is my left." He goes, "Nah, I'm going to be shitting." Dude, these people are, what's the word? Ungrateful. Or you're wearing shades. Yes, man. The sun is in my eye. What the hell? I don't want them to see me. I don't want them to see me. Do they think I'm wearing shades? Of course, I'm not going to do that at night during the day. Over here, somebody says that they're laughing their ass off. Over here, Nikki James. Nikki James, the champion. Nikki James, he says that 7-year-old. This is Purple Top. You call it whatever it is. Why you want to know? Why you want to know if it's 7 years? You want to pressure me? You want to pressure me? You want this? You want this? Okay, we'll be drinking this. I had to put a plate out here. I'm very happy that April O'Neil gets to live another birthday. For some of you that do not know, I'm going to say this for all of you. I'm going to give a little appreciation to April. Okay, she's going to cringe right now, but that's okay. For some of you that do not know, April O'Neil, sometimes she wakes up thinking the meteor is going to hit. April O'Neil sometimes wakes up thinking aliens are going to take over. April O'Neil sometimes wakes up thinking that the world is just going to all blow up. April O'Neil, just like me, she thinks that when we become super multi-millionaires, she's a multi-millionaire, I'm a multi-millionaire. Have my chat room, multi-millionaires or multi-millionaires or multi-millionaires. But sometimes we wake up thinking we make that other million or the other million and the world's going to end. Crazy. So for you, April Neil, that didn't happen, and I really appreciate for some of you. If you're waking up on the wrong side of the bed, just be happy you wake up. There's certain people that do not wake up. Be be blessed. Be blessed. I don't want Hernandez. Hernandez. Be blessed, Hernandez. Shout out to Hernandez. He was the first one in Super Chat today, and I really appreciate him. Let's put out let's do the chicken, right? Let's do the chicken. Let's do the chicken, baby. Okay, we're about done with the chicken. Man, I feel like I'm in heaven, yeah? This doesn't feel like I'm in heaven. It does. You know, it looks beautiful now that this is. So shiny. This is a glass you need for all of you. I'm not trying to seduce you into buying this glass, but if you do know, yes, this is a fantastic, luxurious glass. It's so beautiful, it makes you feel like you're at a five-star restaurant. Shout out to all of you know what a five-star restaurant is. I hate French cuisine. Point of the matter is, this is as beautiful as it gets. It could be as much as beautiful as you can really make it by putting more light on here. I could put two different lights on here and make this beautiful glass as beautiful as possible. For all of you watching, this is a fantastic glass. I don't want to promote this glass too much because at the end of the day, I'm not making any bang for buck. I'm not making money by saying this. But if you do have the opportunity to have different, yes, different classes, buy different classes. It changes the dynamic of you drinking. It changes the essence. It gives you a little more of a motivated feeling of drinking small portions. And Manny, I see you, Manny. Also, here we go. Let's drink some. Blanton's Gold in honor of April Neal. Let's drink some. I'm going to put our brand new chicken right here. Ah, it's good. Will it? Will it? Purple top. Will it? Purple top. It's like full of like it's full of like cinnamon. It has like a cherry, vanilla, cinnamon, cherry, vanilla, cinnamon, oak, a sprout of like pepper. It has a little bit of leather finish, and it just tingles throughout your mouth. There's a little bit of cinnamon, it just tingles throughout your mouth. It's very good. Do I recommend this purple top? Yes, I do recommend you the purple top. There's 124 proof. 124 proof. This one over here is. Well, let me get there. Where's the purple top? Oh, there it is. This purple top also is 150. What is it? 114, 114 proof. This one was 127, right? 127 proof. Blanton's Gold. Some of you know this Blanton's Gold is my favorite. Blanton's whiskey. And in honor of April Neal, because she likes horses, we're putting this on here and the proofing on here 100 and what is it? 103 proof. And then we also had the new riff. 8-year new riff, 8-year. New riff 8-year, good. It's good. Okay, what whiskey do I want to have? While I'm waiting for the chicken chickens are about done, but I wanna crisp up a little bit of. I want to crisp it up, just like not crisp it up, but I want to give the fat. I want to burn the fat a little bit. Let's put the chicken out here. And there we go, that beautiful chicken. You've been waiting this whole stream for a beautiful piece of chicken, and there it is. Beautiful chicken. Beauty. Beautiful chicken. This is a chicken for all of you. I cooked it up. It was real hard. Real hard to do. Shout out to all of you. Here's a chicken. It's beautiful, it's beautiful, it's beautiful. Good chicken, man. Good chicken. So today, I want to present to you the chicken. By the way, let me flip it. Oof, it's hot. Oof, real hot. Real hot. That's the chicken for today. You know how the French people do it. They clean up those edges, making sure that chicken looks good. So there's the chicken. Should I put it closer? Look at that beautiful chicken. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the chicken for today. I know many of you have been tuning in the whole stream. And some of you midstream just tuned in. Yes. Somebody said they took it out of my lips. In France, yes, in France. Bonjour, bon avis. Bonjour, bon avis. Hello, monsieur. Monsieur, I got yourself. Wait a minute. I got you a beautiful chicken, $150 for this beautiful chicken. Monsieur. Yes, monsieur. Oui, 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 oui. This is a delicate, very special. Delicate, very special. Bon avis, bon avis. Bonjour, France. This is from France. A beautiful four-star chef. Look, man, I'm not gonna act like I know French. I don't know jack shit of French. I don't know jack shit of French. But I do know when you go to France, this is what they serve you. Yes, this is what they serve you. You're out there looking like, man, I paid $180 for this. How many bites? And you had to cut this in like about like 3-5 bites just to feel the difference. For some of you, I'm gonna put the real chicken out here, okay? I'm gonna put the real chicken out here, but I kind of want to make sure that chicken gets nice and perfect. For the meantime, let's drink this up. I want to make it be perfect. Somebody says Drew in the chat room. Good to see Drew in the chat room subscriber. He asked me, where did I get my pickle from? Which pickle? Talking about the pickle from the other day? Well, you could go see on Instagram. Only time that I post is on Instagram, and you can see the restaurant that I posted, or maybe it's a sub place, whatever it is. You can go check that out. I think I posted it yesterday, so I don't know if in the stories. You have to check in the stories. I posted up on the stories. Only the stories. Only in the stories. I think there's a chicken that's ready to go. There's 2 chickens that are ready to go. Let's take out those 2 chickens that are ready to go. There's other ones that I need to make them good. Damn, man. I'm gonna say that looks good, but maybe this just you looking at this. Oof, freaking hot. I have I have that in my hand. Damn, that's hot. Okay, for all of you watching, over here somebody says I'm breathing like Darth Vader. Man, I'm freaking hot out here. You know how much work this is. Some of you better appreciate this work. It's not easy. Yes, I'm breathing like Darth Vader. It's freaking boiling over there. I was over the barbecue. Boiling. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I'm going to show you some of the pieces. If you guys can't see, I'm going to show you some of the pieces for some of you to enjoy that food porn. That's what they call it. They call it food porn. I'm not drunk. I'm not even tipsy. But I do want to show you this. And also, let me end the poll. We got a poll out here. We have a poll out here. Let's end that. Let's run it one time. In the chat room, I did ask, which do you like drinking with barbecue chicken? 52% of you said beer. 31% of you said bourbon whiskey. 9% of you said wine. And 8% of you said Scotch whiskey. We had a total of 185 votes. 185 votes. And most of you did vote right. Burr. He wanted that burr. Is this a good view? It is a good view, isn't it? It is a good view. Let me just show you a little bit closer. Ooh, this is real high. Chat room. For each and every one of you that hear chat room, I'm going to say this. Fantastic stream. Good stream. I need to eat. It's about midnight out here. You guys already know where I live, right? You know where I live. I live in a different dimension. It is very late. I don't usually go very late, but I did for some of you. Some of you out here, yes? Bowling. Here we go. Here goes. Oof. Oof, it's hot. Wait a minute. That's real hot. I'm not gonna even play around. That's bowling. That's bowling. For each and every one of you watching, this is one of the best pieces of chicken you can make. I'm gonna have to. I gotta be quite honest. It's so hot that I'm gonna have to use this. Beautiful pieces of chicken. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at the char and the fat. Oof. Beautiful pieces of chicken. And I'm going to be having this with a little bit of vegetables, rice, and beautiful, beautiful beans. Yes, beautiful beans. This is going to last me probably till Tuesday. We'll see. For all of you watching, I think this is my time to finally say we had a good stream. Over here, our host, Hernandez. Jose. He says, the whiskey book is coming out soon. I don't got time to write a book. This is the book that we have. You guys also, for each and every one of you, happy birthday, April Neal. Today's Sunday. I could have celebrated your birthday in the weekday. It would be a little bit different, but at the end of the day, April Neal, we got a little bit of traction back again, just like we usually do. I do know that for all of you, this is horror streams for me to do. I try to give you some good entertainment, and for all of you, I try to stream every single day for all of you. For all of you watching today, yes, it is currently April. It's April's Day, 2026. And huge shout out to all of you. Best food, cooking, barbecue chicken you can have, yes. Don't forget, you saw the recipe, Dirty chicken, dirty chicken. That's what I'm having, dirty chicken. Do tune in to the next stream. What am I going to cook in the next stream? I want some salmon. Want some salmon. That's what I might do. For all of you watching, am I going to take one last pour? Nah. I'm going to do this for April Neal. April Neal, here we go. Happy birthday. In honor of her, Corona Familiar. BBQ. You know what time it is? We're number one. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for the votes. For all of you that hit the like button. Thank you so much for hitting the like button. For all of you, this is a chicken that I will be telling you next time you cook on the barbecue, charcoal grill, use my recipe. It's fantastic, and you'll never go wrong. You guys also, what's the best whiskey on the stream? Come on now. Blanton's Gold, Blanton's Gold. I love that Blanton's Gold. New Riff is good. New Riff is good. Rewind the stream if you want to see me talk about some whiskeys. And don't forget to comment on the short videos. Go check out the short videos. Huge channels too. Huge channels to the USA. Huge channels to April Neal. Shout outs to the U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. Air Force, and the Space Force. Battling days over there on the moon. Reaper Crew. You know what time it is. We're number one. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, everybody. And for all of you watching, Farm Kitty, I see you. April Neal, I see you. Jason Kane, I see you. RC, I see you. Todd. Yes. RC, Jose Hernandez. Jason Kane, Deception, Chevy. Any of you that I remember, Sal, there's a couple people in the chat room. They were here earlier. The first one today in the chat room was, I believe it was Chevy. RC usually is streaming. I mean, he's always the first one to stream. Who's going to be tomorrow, the first one to stream? Deception. Don't forget to get that membership if you haven't. Get that membership. If you don't know how to get the membership, go to the channel. Join the channel. Get that membership. You can see those private videos, private live streams. And for all of you watching, man, so happy for the stream. Best food cooking, barbecue chicken you can make. It should be. It's good. Whiskey ratings today, fantastic. You guys are awesome. I'm going to end the stream right now. Thank you so much for tuning in. Check out the short videos. I will post more short videos tomorrow. Check them out. But check out the ones for today. Knob Creek, is it good? Of course. Is Blanton's, the regular Blanton's good? Well, you already know what's up. It's like a mosquito on me. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Reaper officially. Reaper signing out.